Hello everyone, welcome to today's video in a new series I'm calling Road to Term, which will show my progression towards getting a Terminator. Hope you guys enjoy. Before getting any upgrades to my gear, I decided to go and try a few tier 4 bosses with my current gear. And here's one of the, believe it or not, successful bosses. Enjoy. Okay, so here we are in the boss phase. Just note that this wasn't the smoothest boss fight on my end, but it's alright. Because one of the things I'm talking about is I only have one soul on the boss. So that makes it a bit more annoying. He takes knockback in one direction. So one of the biggest challenges of the boss is having it not fall off the side there. Because if the boss falls off the side there, it's basically over. I will die. It's just the end of me. Yeah, like, there's no point. He will just one-shot me if he goes down there, basically. So, for anyone wondering real quick why my overflux has over 60 seconds on it, there's a pet item in the game called a bubblegum, which is on the pet I'm using, which is a baby yeti. Baby yeti with bubblegums, that makes the timer on that double, which makes this a lot easier because I don't really have to worry about my mana as much. But I really have to watch my health, because your health drains in this fight. So if I'm not constantly using Wither Shield ability on my Scylla, as you can see, just there, I dropped way past half just instantly, so you have to be really careful. His phases can be a little bit annoying with only having one soul, but it's not too bad, because, you know, you just gotta be careful it doesn't go off the side and you'll be fine. Other than that, this boss isn't really as difficult as I was expecting. Just note, this is not my first tier 4 kill. My first tier 4 kill happened on stream where I had people help me. This is also not my first solo kill, because I did have a couple solo kills before this. One that I forgot to record because I was recording it. I wasn't recording, I was just trying it out, just why not? You know, I was bored, so I'm like, I'm gonna just give it a try since I never tried a tier 4 before that. And I killed it first try, which I was not expecting and didn't record. But, that's alright, it's all good. So we're about to wind down into phase 3 here, which is by far the most difficult and deadly phase, because that's when the little skulls of the Endermen start spawning, and the skulls do mad damage. If you let too many of them stack up and start dealing damage to you, it is over for you. Like, there's no chance of survival. It is quite insane. So you have to really make sure to stare at the skulls. Be really careful. I'm pretty sure there's mods out there that like tell you where they spawn and like highlight them. I don't have any of those, so I'm just doing this off of what I see, which is quite annoying. The lobby's also lagging a little bit. Ooh, gilded coins. Let's go. Free 900 coins. But you know, it's all right. But you know, we're getting down towards the end here. About to go into the final little jump rope phase is what I'm calling it. This little jump rope. Jumping up. Luckily in this final phase he didn't place any beacons while in the phase. You see him looking around a lot. That's because I thought he placed a beacon. He didn't, so that was very lucky, because I clearly didn't see if there's a beacon, so I wouldn't have known if he did throw one there. So that could have been the end of me. Another thing that could have easily been the end of me is if it spawned in those little pillars in the back there. But here we are, coming down to the end of the boss. And there we go. Got the T4 kill. After killing that tier 4, I decided to make everything more efficient, that I was going to work on my talismans some more. The reason for this is because my talismans were lacking for quite a while, but I just thought now was the time to finally start working on them. So the first talisman that we're making here, you can probably see by what's in my inventory. It is indeed the Reaper Orb. Another legendary talisman to add to the collection. And you know, the ability on it isn't really that good, but it's another legendary talisman that we can add, so it's extra damage for us. There we go. Reaper Orb complete. Next up. This talisman that I'm missing is actually quite embarrassing. Apparently in my entire time playing this game, I never bought a scavenger talisman. So let's pick this up and let's move on to the next talisman. Okay, so here's the next talisman that we're going to be upgrading. So right now I only have a rare Beastmaster crest. So now we're going to try to get that to legendary. So here's the epic Beastmaster crest. Now if we put in these feathers, we have enough for the legendary Beastmaster crest. Add it to the collection of new talismans. On to the next one. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be crafting is we're going to be taking our Bat Person talisman and we're going to be turning it into the artifact. So I think it's like this. No, I think it's the other way around. We're all good. I think it's just the other way around here. And then if we just do this, we can put it into this version, and then like that, and there we go, the Bat Person artifact. Let's add it to the collection of Talisman today. The next one we're just going to be buying, and that one is the Jungle Amulet. So let's just add this to the collection. There we go. It's been purchased. There we go, up to 5 new talismans. Let's see what's next. Okay, and here we go. The next one that we're going to be crafting is we're going to be crafting my Scarf's Grimoire, or from Thesis into a Grimoire. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, bam. There we go, another talisman completed. And here comes another big hit to my money as we buy a treasure artifact to add to the collection. That one hurt quite a bit. Let's see what we're going to do with the rest of this money. After buying the treasure artifact, I decided that I had wasted enough money. I was going to recom some talismans, but recoms are about 7.2 million coins right now per. So I decided that that wasn't the best purchasing decision. So I just decided to hop straight into a damage test with my new talismans. So here you go. Okay, so now after all that, buying all the talismans, they're all reforged. As you can see, my money is now down about 100 mil. That's a bit painful, but let's see. I'm hoping for a decent damage difference here. Before we were doing about 1 mil to 1.1 mil a hit. So, okay, that looks pretty normal. 1.2, okay, so it's definitely an increase. It looks like an increase about an average of 100k maybe. Looks like we're going from about 1,050,000 to 1,250,000, so not a bad increase. It's another like 100k damage, so that should make everything a little bit easier to do. And the final damage test I want to do before this video ends is with an overflux. So if we place down the overflux, 1.2, 1. So it seems like it's around 1.1 to 1. Probably 3 range. So that's a lot better than it was, so I will take it. But other than that, I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more of this Road to Term series. Leave a like, subscribe, join my Discord link in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.